Okay, guys, sorry about that. Looks like all our math lessons are going to be in two-part videos. Sorry about that. Okay, so let me continue where we were. So remember, we were trying to subtract $2.46 away from our original $5.27, and we were having trouble subtracting those the 46 cents from that amount. So we took one of our dollars away and we changed it in for 10 dimes. So remember, this is still representing our original $5.27 because we have $4 bills. We have 10 dimes here, so that's $5. And then we've got our 27 cents here. Okay, but I'm trying to take away $2.46. Okay, well, the 6 cents is easy to take away, right? I can take 6 cents away. And then I needed to take 40 cents away, but remember I only had those 2 dimes, and so I had to change in a dollar. Now I can easily take 4 dimes away, right? So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 dimes away. I already took my 6 cents away. Here's 40, so I took the 46 cents away, and now I'm going to take my $2 away. So now you can see I did the subtraction this way, and I'm also doing the subtraction with my money. So now I have $2, and let me put our dimes out here. So we have $2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81 cents, just like our subtraction here. We had to trade in a dollar for some 10 extra dimes so that we could subtract that money amount. Okay, so I would like you to practice with your money as well as following our regular addition and subtraction problems to add and subtract money. Okay, so I'm going to go on to our work text, which is page 235, and you can pause the video if you don't have your work text in front of you. Okay, so page 235, I'm not sure if this is the best way, but I'm going to do my best, okay? So page 235, we are going to compare some money amounts. And remember, we're going to use the same pattern as we do when we're comparing any numbers, okay? So I'm looking here, and I see that number 1 has $1.75 compared with $1.95. So I know my dollars are the same, so I've got to look at my cents. This one has 75 cents, and this one has 95 cents. When I look here at my tens place, I can see that 9 is greater than 7. So even though the dollars are the same, I can tell that I have more change in this amount, more coins in this amount, than in this amount, okay? So I'm comparing the 7 and the 9. The 9 is greater, so $1.95 is going to be greater than $1.75. So we write it this way. $1.75 is less than $1.95. Okay, let's look at number 2. We have $0 and $0, so we go on to our tens place. We have a 6 and a 6. We go on to our hundreds place. We have a 5 and a 5. We have 65 cents and 65 cents. What do you know? Those two amounts are equal, so we're going to put an equal sign there. Okay, so then let's look at number 3. Our dollar amounts are the same, $2 and $2. So we've got to look at our coin amounts. We're going to look at the tens place, it's a 4. We're going to look at this tens place, it's a 4. So now we're going to go on to our hundreds. This one's a 7. This one's a 4. So this amount is just a few pennies greater than this amount. Okay, so $2.47 is greater than $2.44. So let's make our greater than sign. $2.47 is greater than $2.44. Okay. Hope this is making sense. It's a little bit backwards to me, so hopefully I'm not making any mistakes. All right, so let's move on to adding dollar amounts, which remember the pattern is always going to follow the same addition problems. We're not going to start with our dollars. That's when we compare, we're starting with our dollars. But when we're adding money amounts, we're always going to start over here with our hundredths. and you can think of those as like your pennies, okay? And then our tenths, you can think of those as like your dimes or the equivalents. And then we'll add our dollars. Okay, so we're going to start here with 6 plus 5, okay? And 6 plus 5 is, you got it, it's 11. Now remember, just like our regular addition problem, we can't squeeze the 11 in there, okay? So this is, think of this as you had 6 pennies and 5 pennies, all right? And you added them together and you found that you had 11 pennies altogether. Well, you could take 10 of those pennies and change them in for a dime, and that's what we're doing here. So I had 11 pennies. I'm going to put 1 here, and I'm changing 10 of those into a dime, okay? So just like our regular addition, we put the ones digit here and the tens digit up there, okay? All right, so 6 plus 5 is 11. Now we're going to add these. You can think of these as your dimes, okay? I'm going to add my 9 and my 1 together to make a 10, and 10 plus 4 is 14. Okay, so that's as if you had 14 dimes. Well, you could change 10 of those 14 dimes and make it into a dollar. So I have 14. I'm going to put my 4 right here, and then I'm going to take 10 and change it into $1. Okay, so just like our regular addition problems, that's a horrible form. I'm having a hard time writing this way. Okay, so we had 14 tenths or 14 dimes. We put the 4 here and we bring the 10 dimes up here to our dollars. So that has become a dollar now. So now we're going to add our dollar column. So we have $2 plus $3 plus $1, and that equals, I hope you say 6, because that's the correct answer. And then remember, we want to keep our decimal points all lined up. So you have a decimal point under these 2 decimal points, and then you always want to write a dollar sign as well. So the answer is $6.41. Okay, let's try a subtraction problem. Same pattern as regular subtraction. And guys, when you do your work text, double check on your operation sign, because you know your answer will be completely different if you're supposed to subtract and that you add, or vice versa. Okay, so let's go into number 9, which is subtracting money amounts. We have $8.17 minus 95 cents. So we're going to start over here in our hundredths column. 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay, and then we have 1 minus 9. Uh-oh, we can't do this. So think of this as you have 1 dime and you're trying to take 9 dimes away from your 1 dime. It doesn't work, right? So we're going to have to go over here just like we did on our sample problem. We are going to have to change one of our dollars into 10 dimes. So take the dollar away, make that 7. And now we're going to change this. We're going to add 10 more to our tenths place right here. And so because we already had 1 there, it's going to be 11. And then we can do this easily. 11 minus 9 is, hope you said 2. Okay. And now we can finally subtract our dollars. So we have $7 minus $0. That's going to be $7. And don't forget to line up your decimal points. That's an important part of your answer. And the dollar sign. Okay, so the pattern for subtraction, for regrouping, for renaming is still the same. We're just adding our dollar amounts in there. So I hope that is somewhat clear to you guys. I'm going to assign some IXL practice as well. So I'd like you to do some practice here, and you can put your questions in your comments if you're having trouble. We can also talk about that on a Google Hangout today if you'd like. So the IXL will have some sample problems that are doing the same thing, and I can check your progress. Okay, have fun doing your math.